It's big dog season, and you can't stay still because you want it. Mm-hmm. Talk that talk, George. You still scraping your plate because you're hungry. Mm-hmm. Talk that talk.
Good morning. Today is Friday. It is March the 14th. And the year is 2025. Beautiful morning. I went outside briefly. It's kind of chilly outside. I was going to do the video outside, and I thought, yeah, it's too cold. I didn't go my ass back in this house. It's supposed to be up to 70 today, but right now it's about 56 degrees outside. Not bad, but just a little chilly. A little chillier than I like. Spent yesterday dealing with Earl at the hospital. He's improving as best he can under the circumstances. He's getting a little bit better. He's improving. Well, he's stable. Let me just say that. He's stable. He's back on life support. They have him, he's hooked up to the ventilator and he's hooked up to the dialysis machine because that's the problem is his kidneys kind of went out of whack. So we'll see how this goes. The goal is to be honest with you, I'm not sure what the goal is at this point. And of course, the goal is for him to live. But at the same, but we need to figure out a path forward. Because he's having kidney problems, liver problems, heart problems, and he had this intestinal issue, but there's just a lot of shit going on. So anyway, he is stable. This is the best way forward for him right now is to have him on a ventilator. So they had to put him to sleep so that he can breathe until we get the fluid out of his lungs because he's dealing with pneumonia. Because we believe when he was eating food and drinking water that he was aspirating, food was somehow entering into his lungs. So... and creating a problem. Ultimately, I think Earl was probably made just a little bit too weak when he got to rehab. You know, he's got to eat. He wasn't eating, and then I guess you got to get better. And right before the crazy part is right the night before they intubated him and hooked him up. He ate a Whopper, an entire Whopper, because he was so hungry because he didn't want to eat the hospital food. So that plays a part in this because his weight has been such a significant weight loss because he hasn't really been eating the food at the hospital. He said he'll eat anything else, but he don't want to eat that. But Earl always has been an incredibly picky eater. Y'all, you got to eat. I remember me and Earl going on vacations and sitting at 5-star resorts and all this food around buffet and room service, and he liked the food. I don't like it. I'm like, well, I'm eating it and it tastes fine to me, and everybody else is eating it. What's wrong with your taste buds? I just don't like it. I don't like the way it looks. I don't like this. He would find some reason to complain. I'd say, well, what do you want to do? Because you can't just sit on this resort and not eat. Well, I'm not hungry. I'd be like, well, you got to eat something. So we get in a car, get your Uber, and go find somewhere so you can eat something. It was just ridiculous. I mean, if you pick your eater like that, you're going to be in trouble. I was never been a picky, and Earl has literally been a picky eater since the day I met him. We'd be in the car going to get something to eat. He didn't like this restaurant. We got to drive to 3, 4, 5 restaurants before he finds something he wanted to eat. And I'm sitting there like, okay, I could have ate in 5 restaurants. We just ran through and looked at. I didn't see nothing on the menu. It's food, it's chicken, it's beef, it's steak. What do you want? Eat it. So... here we are. I think had Earl been eating on even before Earl had started, Earl was sitting in his house not eating. It was, God, this eating thing is a huge problem. And there's always been a problem with him. He just never was he was always like, I don't want to get fat, so I don't eat after a certain time. I'm like, well, I eat all night long. All night long, all night, all night, all night long, all night. Yeah, I'll be walking in this kitchen eating. I tell you this, I get up at 2 o'clock in the morning and prepare a whole meal and eat it. I ain't about to starve over here. I'm going to eat. But that's his choice. So this is playing, his weight has played a significant problem in moving forward. That's what the white folks like. And this, they want to do it. I don't know what they want to do. And I'm looking at the white folks like, I'm actually looking at the white folks like they talking Chinese. I'm like, what? Is he hooked up to that machine? Okay. Is it on? Is it working? Does he need some medicine in his IV? Then put it in there. Hook it up. Is it working? Okay. Now, what were you Chinese folks saying? I'm trying to think about the answers, honey. But again, I got to deal with these crazy people. Some of this stuff could have been avoided. You never want to put yourself in a position where you have to have other people who don't give a fuck about you making decisions about your health care. If you can take care of your health and avoid, eat right, exercise, avoid liquor, put down them cigarettes, don't do them extracurricular drugs y'all be running around here doing, put that shit down. Don't be drinking. Be turning it up. No, let's turn down tonight. Turn that shit off. No drinking. And I noticed in the black community, we really push the alcohol is really pushing our community. When I was trying to get Earl to stop drinking, I got so much pushback from his family and friends. Why can't he have a drink? Because he is killing them. That's why. I just got exhausted. Common sense got to kick in at some point and say, hey, every doctor you've been to said you got to stop this damn drinking. It's causing too many health issues. Common sense got to kick in at some point and say, hey, I need to stop this. I know a lot of people who have allowed alcohol to destroy their lives. My oldest sister died from drinking liquor, drugs, and not taking her care of her blood pressure. She ended up on dialysis. She didn't exercise. She didn't eat right. It was just ridiculous. She didn't do nothing right. She didn't do anything right. And you couldn't tell that. You couldn't tell my sister shit. She didn't want to hear nothing. So, it's unfortunate. Sometimes we get to live with the decisions we make. I went to the gym. I exercised. I need to get back to doing cardio. I've been avoiding cardio lately for dumb reasons. I want to get my car all sweaty and everything. Bring a change of clothes, get sweaty, run on the machine, take a shower, put on clothes, and get in the car and go home. I really need. I really need to. My girlfriend Lisa in DC, she bought an elliptical machine. I need to get me one of those at the house here. And I've been meaning to do that. And this week I will do that. But I got to be at the hospital about 9. I got to get that. The crazy part is the hospital's right up the street. It's 8:30 now. We're going to take the dogs out and get dressed. If I were to leave right now and take me 45 minutes to get to that hospital, it would take a 15-minute drive. So I like to leave here after 9. That's when the rush hour traffic has died down tremendously. I'll leave here around 9. If I can leave here around 9 something, I got 30 minutes to get dressed, take these dogs out, get dressed, get the fuck up out of here. Leave here at 9 something. So I'm going to conclude this video real quick, y'all. But he is doing better. I mean, he's stable. He's hooked up to the machines. That's all we can do at this point, y'all. Give him a chance to heal. Give his kidneys time to heal and see what happens. I mean, it's just a wait and see game right now. I mean, that's all we can do. I was not prepared to do what they was talking about doing. Okay, like I said, y'all talking Chinese, honey, get over and have a seat. But I got to be up there at 10 o'clock. The doctors make their rounds, and so I want to hear what they have to say, and then come back here to the house. I mean, they do it at 10 o'clock. Sometime between, they start at 10, by the time I'll probably be there about an hour and a half, who knows. And just sit there and see what happens. There's not a lot of patients in there, but I thought there was a lot of patients. Well, there were patients in that emergency ICU, but I saw a lot of empty beds too. But you never know who came in over the night. So I'm going to conclude this video, get dressed, get out of here, take these dogs out, hop in this car, fight this traffic, get to the hospital so I can be there. I want to get there. I got some time by, so I got a little bit of time. Yeah, but it's gonna be a beautiful day. It doesn't even feel like a Friday. This weekend flew by. But it is. Today is Friday. It is Friday. I hope you all have a beautiful, productive Friday. Take care of your health, y'all. Exercise. Go for a walk. Go for a jog. Prepare healthy foods for your family. Avoid all this damn liquor. You know, we are in trying times as black people. And this has been going on for a long time as they're trying to make us extinct. We have so many issues in our communities that are killing us. And we've got to start making wiser decisions. If a doctor gives you medicine for blood pressure medicine, or you know you have a blood pressure problem, take your medicines. Monitor your blood pressure. If you know that you're dealing with HIV, you're HIV positive, and you're living with HIV, take your HIV medications. Take them. It's not going to harm you. It's going to do you some good. If you know you're diabetic, monitor your diabetic levels and take whatever medicines they tell you, or do what you have to do to keep your diabetes under control. Because some people are walking around here with uncontrolled diabetes, uncontrolled blood pressure, and uncontrolled, they're not taking care of their health. I just saw a report where this basketball player, had kidney cancer with his kidney. He caught it early, got it treated, and got it resolved. Go to your doctor's appointments. Meet with your doctors. Take care of your health. This is important. And when you go to the doctors, don't just show up to doctors and ignore what they fucking telling you. Take their good advice and listen to what they're telling you. It can't be that complicated. You know, I'm so grateful that over the years I listened to my doctors about this blood pressure thing I have going on here. I take my medicines. And when I hear people say, oh, you don't need medicine. Yeah, I have been dealing with this since I was in high school. It is hereditary. I used to weigh 100 and something pounds in high school and had high blood pressure. Thank goodness I was auditioning for track and had to have a physical, and then when I found out I had high blood pressure, I started taking blood pressure medicine then. Imagine if I didn't take those blood pressure medicines and ignored them people. I'd be dead now. I wouldn't have made it to 55. Take care of your health. Listen to these doctors. They're not your enemies. They're giving you good advice. And a lot of advice I see on the internet is so I see a lot of bogus ass advice on the internet. If you know you have high blood pressure, a doctor's told you that. Get a machine, monitor your blood pressure, and take the medication to keep your blood pressure normal. It can't be that complicated. It just can't be. And that's a major issue within the black community. We don't take care of our blood pressure. We don't take our medications. We don't monitor it. We don't go to doctor's appointments. We don't get labs. It's just ridiculous. But anyway, I'm going to take care of my health. I only got one body. I'm going to exercise. I'm going to eat right. I buy fish. I buy chicken. I buy veggies. I like to eat steak, but most of my veggies, I do most of my cooking here at the house. I throw it on the grill, cook it in the oven, and I eat healthy over here. I avoid a lot of salt and season. I try to eat nature seasonings, keep natural seasonings in the food. I get my veggies in. I eat healthy over here. I don't have a choice. It's only got my body. I'll be 55 within a few days, a few weeks, less than a month, April 9th. So, with that said, let me get up, get dressed, turn on some music, get my day going. And I'll speak to you all later. Have a beautiful Friday, March 14th. I'm out of here. Enjoy your day.